What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. How is everyone doing? We have a couple of news stories, a couple of questions. With that said, let's dive right into this. Our first story of the day is about the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition, their mid-tier, premium tier type phone, and when it is going to be launched, because that date has been pushed up, which for you might be super exciting. Hasn't been pushed up a ton, but a little bit so far, at least per this tweet from John Prosser saying that I'm hearing that the announcement for the S21 Fan Edition has been moved up to Monday, January 3rd at 6 p.m. Pacific time. General availability is still on January 11th, meaning that it's going to be released on January 11th and launched, at least via a little conference to the world, on January 3rd. I would assume pre-orders probably start the same day, if not the very next day. So if you want to get that phone, it's probably going to be up for pre-order within the next couple of weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it is now at this point. But very exciting if you're looking towards this nice phone. Next up is about the Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, and S22 Ultra / Note, because all three of these are going to get a quote-unquote premium backing, meaning the back of it is going to feel premium. Now, I have to admit, I do like plastic. I do like that. I'm not bothered by plastic at all because it doesn't break. It's lighter. I don't think it feels cheap. But with that said, what kind of premium backing could they use in all these? Because there was rumors that the S22, maybe even the S22 Plus, were not going to have this, and they were going to use plastic. Well, check this out. This is from Ice Universe saying that there is a definite answer about the rare cover material of the S22 series. The S22, S22 Plus, and the S22 Ultra are all made of glass. Again, you might absolutely love it. I'm whatever about it. I have a case on it anyway, so that's why I say I could use plastic anyway. Plastic won't just break if you drop it. Glass, you drop it, especially onto some kind of concrete, there's a really high probability that that thing is going to break, and you're gonna have to get it fixed or live with the ugliness of that shattered glass. But still, it's nice, I think, in some people's eyes to know that if they get the 22, the 22 Plus, or the 22 Ultra / Note, that they're gonna have the same back on the phone and it's gonna feel premium in their hand regardless. So there you guys go. That is your news for today. Your question of the day is, what is your favorite material that phones are made of, or what would you like them all to be made of? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question comes from Moni. Hey Greg, do you know if there's an update that can allow Galaxy Watch users to reply in a voice note or picking up the call from WhatsApp? I have WhatsApp downloaded. I never use it. So I unfortunately don't know the answer to that, if you're able to reply with your voice or not. I just don't use it, and I don't know. I'm so sorry. Shajil Shazad said, you plan on buying the 22 iPad Pro and Surface Duo 9. Where are you getting the 9 from? Maybe comparing top three tablets in the market. I won't buy Surface Duo, most likely, of any kind. I don't like Windows tablets. I just don't like them. I don't like the way the operating system looks on there. 22 iPad Pro, right now I'm gonna say no. Tyler Unger says, do you know why it seems like the most cutting edge phones are only in China, or at least start in China? I think a lot of that has to do with I think the Chinese population they really look at specs, and they look at designs of phones and what these phones can do, more so than maybe other cultures and countries do, the majority of people, I should say. That's why I think, and also a lot of the technology is built there anyway, so it's easy for them to either copy or start it, regardless of what they're trying to do on there. So I think those are two big reasons. And then to add on to it, I think that, they're just a little bit maybe more daring. It doesn't cost them as much if they make a mistake. It doesn't, because the factories are there, it doesn't affect them as much, I think, as some other, like Apple would or Samsung would. And maybe the people over there can just deal with it a little bit better. I don't know. That's a good question, though. And our last question, Alan Silverman. I have a question for you that you didn't answer the other day. I asked you if you knew any wallpaper apps that I can get a nice Joker wallpaper. I do not. I'm not a big wallpaper app person. I download those things in the past, and I'm like, God, they're full of ads, and they want you to subscribe. And I'm like, dude, I can just download this online and search for it. So I usually just Google something. So if you want a Joker wallpaper, I would just search it, find it online, save it to your phone and set it as your wallpaper. There you guys go. That is your questions. That is your news for today. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question as the first word, and I'll answer it in tomorrow's video, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.